Olivia crew, how are you? Hope everyone is doing great today. Welcome to your yoga instruction. As always, remember, check with your doctor, make sure you are good to go for any kind of exercise. Inhale, lift those shoulders. Exhale, bring them back. Let's take a second to really connect the breath and the body. Today's practice, we're going to slow things down, really kind of hold on to our poses. Pay attention to the body and really feel the stretch. Feel what's going on internally with our mobility and our strength. Gently release. Inhale, lift the arms when you're ready. Come to heart center if you would like. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to open. Inhale, lift. Heart center, gentle twist to whichever side feels good to you. Coming center, inhale, lift. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift. Coming center, gentle twist to the other side. Come center. Inhale, lift. And gently release. Take that chin right to the chest. Feel free to move the neck around. Just kind of letting it know, hey neck, you're going to do some movement. And sending gratitude to that neck for all the things it's done for you. It says no, it says yes, it gives attitude. Roll those shoulders up, back and down one more time. Inhale, lift those hands. Come to heart center if you would like. Take a gentle twist. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Coming center. Inhale, exhale, center. And gentle twist to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Coming center. Let's go to that bound angle where we take our heels, put them together, bottoms of our feet come together when we open those knees. You can wiggle the knees, you don't have to. Grab onto the toes if it works for you. Lengthen through the spine. Think about the chin being parallel to the floor. Inhale, exhale, come forward ever so slightly. You can use your toes and your fingers to help yourself come a little bit more forward. Feeling that stretch in those inner thighs and in the lower back. Inhale, lift. Strengthening and lengthening through that spine. Exhale, come forward. One more inhale, lift. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, lift. Let's take those legs out wide. Feel free to wiggle around in your seat, your sit position. Inhale, lift those hands high. Feel free to take those fingers wide. You can bring them forward, you can bring them in. What feels good for you? And just breathe here. With your next exhale, we're going to reach our hands towards the big toe. No worries if you can't actually touch the big toe, just reach towards it. Shoulders are away from ear. Stretching again through that spine and also going down into the hamstrings. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fingers towards those big toes. Reach them, great. Don't reach them, that's okay too. Sending gratitude to those hamstrings. If you did a lot this weekend or you're planning to do a lot this coming up weekend, I know spring's right around the corner, your hamstrings will thank you. Inhale, lift. Come to heart center. Give yourself a gentle twist. Coming heart center again, forward, and gentle twist to the other side. Coming center. Bringing one knee into the chest, giving it a really nice little hug here. And then let's take that other foot, reach for the toe, okay? If you can reach the toe, awesome. If not, just reach forward. And then gently lift, okay? So one option would be you're lifting up this bad boy right here with the tall spine, feeling that stretch in the hamstring. The other option is here, okay, with your heel off of the floor and you're reaching forward, still stretching that hamstring. Another option is just that heel down. And gently release wherever you're at. Bring both knees in, give them a hug. Give them a nice hug, strengthen and lengthen through that spine. Wiggle around if you would like. And then we extend that other foot, hugging that opposite knee, reaching towards that toe. Remember your options. You can grab that toe and lift that leg. Or if your flexibility isn't there right now, that's totally fine. Just breathe through it and think to yourself, what do you feel? Do you feel a nice stretch through the hamstring, through the lower back? Where are your shoulders? Make sure they're not up, nice and down, lengthening through that spine. Gently release wherever you're at. Bring both knees in. Give yourself a lovely hug again. And when you're ready, we're just going to gently roll right back down to the mat. Keep that knee hug if you can. And now let's extend one leg. Doesn't matter which leg, because we'll do the other one. Awesome. And breathe. Bring that knee in again. Give yourself a nice hug. And extend that opposite leg. Nice stretch here. Opening up a little bit through the hip, really gently opening through the hip. Bring that knee in. Nice. Let's go to that bound angle but recline. So we're going to take those feet together, heels together, bottoms of the feet are together. We're just going to bring those knees right down. We're laying right on the floor, open. Hands can be towards the ceiling, they can be towards the ground. What feels good for you? I just want you to feel a stretch here, right through the front body, through those inner thighs, and you feel free to wiggle around those hips. Inhale, exhale, and bring those knees right together. Give yourself a little hug. Feel free to bring the chest up if you would like. Certainly don't have to. And then let's go to happy baby. So we're going to grab onto those toes, bring the knees to the outside of the body. You can wiggle around if you would like. Now again, maybe your flexibility isn't where you can reach those toes. That's okay. You could be anywhere you would like. You can be here. You can have a strap. Straps are always helpful. So you take your happy baby where you would like it. Feel free to roll around in it. Nice stretch through the inner thighs, outer thighs, through the hips. And bring those knees together. Go ahead and wrap those hands around the back of your legs. And let's go ahead and roll ourselves about halfway up. So we're going to stay. We're going to, like our goal anyway, is to stop right at that sit position. Right here, that's our goal. If it is too much, definitely bring those knees down lower. You can bring the heels down lower. Let's bring those hands out if you would like. And let's extend a foot. Bring it back in. And extend. And in. Nice. Building a little strength here. And building some heat right into that core. If this is too much, definitely just bring those heels down. You can extend it out. Extend it out. Whatever works best for you. Keep going, keep going. 2 more. Breathe. Sending gratitude to your core body. Hands release, coming right back up to that boat. Nice. Grab on to the backs of your legs. Let's roll all the way up. Flip on over to your tabletop position. Give me a couple cat-cows, or give yourself a couple of cat-cows. And remember that breath pattern. When we open everything up, we want to breathe. We close everything. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. One more cat and cow. Nice. Since we're slowing everything down today, making it nice and stretchy, let's go right into our lizard pose. So we're going to take a foot, any foot, and think about it coming to the outside of the same side hand. Okay, so if my right foot is going to come up, it's going to come to my right side of my hand. Nice, just like that. And again, flexibility, don't worry about it. You will get there wherever you want to be. In this position, we're going to kind of roll forward, bring those hips, drop those hips down, lengthen through that spine, bring the shoulders down, breathe. Let's push our hips back for a second. You can go as far back as you would like, really stretching through that hamstring and the quadricep, and then coming forward. Working into that lizard as deep as we can get our lizard. Just keep moving back and forth. With your breath, take a minute to think about your body. What it's feeling, what feels good. What doesn't feel as good, but maybe you're like, oh, ow, oh, that's nice. All right, now go ahead and tuck those back toes under. And we're going to lift that back leg. Nice. And we're just going to move up and down with those hips nice and gentle. And gently, gently bring it down. Knee goes down, tops of the foot pushes down into the mat. And then our lizard foot that is next to our hand in the front, we're going to drop that knee and just take a peek underneath that foot. Now, if you want to go way down into lizard, you are welcome to. If you want to stay here, that is fine. You can go ahead and bring your elbows down if you would like. Do not feel obligated to do that, however. If your elbows are down, bring your elbows up. If that knee is out, bring that knee back in. And let's take it back to that tabletop position. Give yourself a few cat and cows. Your pace, your breath. And go ahead and take that other foot to the outside of the hand. Maybe it's the left side this time. And push that grounded foot, the top of the foot, into that mat. We're going to bring those hips into the mat. Push those hips away from the mat as much as you can. Pay attention to that body. Honor that beautiful body. Send it a lot of gratitude today. I think sometimes we're mean to our bodies, you know? Maybe we can just stop and say, hey, I can do all these things. So maybe I'm not where I'm at. I'm not where I want to be exactly. But I'm grateful. Tuck that back toe in. Lift up that back knee. Nice. Move gently in and out, lifting up those hips and lowering. Think about that neck. Don't let that neck droop down like a necklace. And bringing that knee down to the mat. Top of the foot pushes into the mat. And then we open up. that other side. Look at the back or the bottom of the foot. Wiggle the toes if you'd like. Come down right into a deeper lizard if that works for you. And breathe. If you're in that deeper lizard, come on up. If you've got your knee outside and you're looking at the bottom of your foot, bring that knee up. Nice. Go ahead and go right back into that tabletop position. Give yourself a couple cat-cows. And then let's tuck those toes under. Throw those hips up into downward dog. Walk your dog. It's always great to walk that first dog. And bring those knees in and out. And remember to make sure there's not too much pressure on the front body. You want to even it all out. So you've got some pressure on your toes, the ball of your foot. Maybe you have some pressure on your heels, depending on how flexible you feel today. And then just even that out so there's not too much on your wrist. Wiggling around. Let's take one knee, bring it right towards the chest. And then that knee will lift to the sky. Three-legged dog. Feel free to wiggle around those toes in the three-legged dog. Feel free to open the hip. If your hip is open, let's bring it back. And going back to that three-legged dog. Or downward dog. Knees come right down to the mat. Then we're going to take that upper body, reach forward, and your forehead can reach the mat. The chest can go towards down towards the mat, and those shoulders. Some little puppy action here. Now bring those hands, float them nicely underneath the armpits. Bringing that upper body to that tabletop, tucking those toes, lifting the hips. And we got our downward dog. Move into your downward dog, check out the body. Let's go to that three-legged dog, the other side. Feel free to move the toes around, open the hip if that works good for you. And breathe. Bring that hip center. And go ahead and bring that knee right to the chest. Doing a little bit opposite of what we did before. Lift it back to three-legged dog. And right back to downward dog. Knees come down. And going into our puppy. So we take our chest down, reach forward with the hands. Forehead can come down to the mat. Push the tops of the feet into the mat. And breathe. Gently bring those hands onto the armpits. Lifting up. A couple cat and cows here. Nice. All right, from here, let's go ahead and take a foot in between the hands. Doesn't matter what foot you would like to start with, left or right. We'll do the other one. So we've got our foot right in between the hands. We're going to lean forward ever so slightly, getting into that nice hip stretch. And then take it on back. Lean back as far as you can. Take your hands with you. And coming forward, framing the foot with the hands. We're going to tuck that back toe, lift that back knee. Nice. And from here, let's go ahead and open the front body. Open up. Opening the chest as much as you can. And setting it down. Not perfection, just progress. And then open the other side. Hands frame the foot again. Knee comes down. Tops of the foot, tops of that back foot drives down into the mat. Inhale, lift the front body. Nice. Bringing those hands to frame the foot one more time. Taking that foot back into that tabletop position. Maybe one, maybe two cat-cows. With your breath. And we take that other leg and we frame that foot in between the hands. We come forward with the hips and we lean it back. Feel free to bring the hands with you if you'd like. Coming forward. Coming center. Tucking that back toe. Lifting that back knee. Pick a side, any side. And open her up. Lifting that hand, stacking shoulder on top of shoulder. And frame that foot. Take it the other side, nice and gentle. And framing the foot. Bringing that back knee down. Top of the foot, get into that mat. Push it down, make it active. Now we take that framed foot right back. And let's go into hero pose. So open up the knees ever so slightly. And we're going to bring the bottom down towards the mat or onto the mat as much as you possibly can. Okay? If you need something, grab it. Maybe a book, a towel. If you have a block, go ahead and sit right on that. I just want you to feel a nice stretch through the quadriceps. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, bring the shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring them down. Take those hands behind the back and release the fingers if possible. If not, that is okay. Lifting those hands ever so slightly. Again, don't worry if you can't interlace it. That's totally fine. And gently, gently release, going back to that tabletop position. We are going to slide those legs down all the way to the mat. We're going to bring our elbows underneath the armpits. Go ahead and bring your hips down. And this is our Sphinx pose, so think about how the Sphinx looks. I like to widen my fingers because it feels good, but you would go wherever you would like. Push the tops of the feet down to the mat. Shoulders are away from ears, and we look forward. Nice. Now from here, let's gently bring our forehead right to the mat. Let's take our hands to the side of the body. So palms are towards the ceiling. And then go ahead and make sure those shoulders are away from the ears. With the shoulders away from the ears, squeeze your butt and gently lift the chest. And release it down. Now option if you would like to lift your feet as well as you lift the chest. Completely fine. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Send some gratitude to those glutes as you squeeze them. And exhale, lower. Alright, let's bring those hands underneath the forehead, giving our forehead a tiny little pillow. Relax the shoulders down, wiggle those hips ever so slightly. And then let's go ahead and and just lift that lower body. Legs come up. Squeeze the butt. Gently release. Legs come up. Squeeze the butt. And release. Just 2 more. Squeezing the butt, lifting the legs. The last one here. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, again, this is just our slow yoga, so feel free just to hang out here and breathe. But if you want to bring your hands behind and reach towards those feet, grab onto that toe if you would like, or maybe all of the feet. And then with a breath, we extend, kicking out those legs, and we lower all the way down. Maybe give yourself a little foot massage here. Kick out the legs, and lower. How about one more? Feel free to massage your feet. Breathe, and lower. Releasing those toes. Taking those hands underneath your forehead one more time. Bring those toes together, big toes. We're going to touch together. And breathe. Take those hands under the armpits. Go ahead and lift the chest ever so slightly. Squeezing that bottom. And then we're going to lift the hips and the upper body back to the tabletop position. Nice. Let's go ahead. We did hero. So let's go ahead into that easy sit pose. Easy sit is just sit nice and easy. Whatever works best for you. Let's bring our elbows together in front of the chest. Nice. Go ahead and lift those elbows ever so slightly, as much as you can. Feel a really nice stretch in that lower back, mid-back. And release those elbows down. Inhale, lift those elbows. Right through those shoulder blades. And lower. Release those elbows. Inhale, lift those hands high. Take the elbows down. We've got our goddess arms. Bring those hands up. Come to prayer. Inhale, lift. Open. Swan dive down. Inhale, lift. Come into prayer. And a gentle twist. You pick the side. Breathe. Coming center. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift, coming to prayer. And take another twist the other side. And become center. Okay, go ahead and take one fist into the palm of your hand. Send that gratitude to yourself, because you are so worth it. The light in me truly honors the light in you. I hope you had a little bit of fun today. I hope you feel good and a little relaxed. We slowed it all down and we just took that time to breathe. Namaste.